3, 2, 1.
House Speaker John Boehner was front and center at the lighting of the Capitol Hill Christmas tree, a day after he attended a White House reception, but avoided the line where lawmakers get their picture taken with the president and get to chat with him. Both the president and Boehner are digging in their heels as the fiscal cliff approaches. The president is insisting that people with the highest incomes have to pay more.
We're going to have to see the rates on the top 2% go up, and we're not going to be able to get a deal without it.
Republicans, meanwhile, say the government needs to scale back spending.
We're spending $1 trillion more than what we did 5 years ago with the tax revenue the same. If we do not focus on spending, we will never solve the problem.
The president wants to hike taxes by $1.6 trillion by allowing the Bush-era tax breaks to expire for those making more than $250,000. Republicans want to keep those breaks while raising revenue by eliminating loopholes and deductions. Republicans call for cuts of $600 billion in health costs, while the president suggests cutting a little more than half that amount. And the GOP wants another $600 billion in cuts in mandatory and discretionary spending, and they want to change the way cost of living increases are figured at a savings of $200 billion. The president has indicated a willingness to make what he called tough decisions on entitlements.
I can't ask folks who are, middle class, seniors who are on Medicare, young people who are trying to get student loans to go to college. I can't ask them to sacrifice and not ask anything of higher income folks.
But with time winding down, Republicans say there is little progress.
There's nothing going on privately that's not going on publicly. We've wasted an enormous amount of time here sparring back and forth in public.
Meanwhile, the president met with governors from both parties. They didn't back either approach. They just want assurances that any spending cuts won't put a greater burden on their budgets. And spokesman Jay Carney said there won't be a counter-proposal from the White House until the GOP accepts the higher tax rates on the wealthy. Jerry Bodlander, Associated Press, Capitol Hill.